Good morning. So we're continuing to build the Lego Good Fortune set SKU or serial number 80117. This is part 2 of a 4 episode series because the set is above 1,000 pieces, 1,021 pieces to be precise, and it wouldn't fit one video. So we're splitting up the sub-builds within the set into separate videos of around 1 hour. So make sure you check out episode 1 as well if you haven't seen it yet. And as you can see, this booklet is for the first 4 packs within the set. And in the previous video, we've completed to build packs number 1 and 2. And this is the end product with the base of the build and the gold ingots. So we continue in this episode, in episode 2, with pack number 3, and I'm quickly going to locate it within the booklet, and it should be right here. Perfect. So pack number 3, as you can see on the progress bar, there's 2 booklets, and within booklet 1 we are at around 40%. So continuing with pack number 3, which is going to be, I believe, the Fortune Fruit Bowl with the gorgeous orange colors. And within this pack as well, we have a mini pack, a sub pack. So let's jump right into it. Emptiness confirmed of pack 3. And I'm going to go ahead and open the sub pack as well with the smaller bricks therein. Empty as well. Perfect. So for the first step, we keep on layering our base of the build, and we start with a mini sub build, and sub builds are always marked with a yellow surface area, a yellow rectangular shape. So we're going to take this circle, the base of which would be a 4x4 flat black piece, but it's carved out in the middle and it's got rounded off edges, so it's a circle. And on top of that, we're going to place this same shape, but a super small hole in the middle and brown in color. And we're going to add to the 4 edges of the circle. By the way, I've said it in the previous video, but there's construction going on in my street. So if you're hearing drilling noises and occasional yellings from the construction workers, that's the reason. Apologies for that. So we have 4 of these 1x2s with the beautiful chocolatey color and the centralized knob, hollow knob to be specific. And we add these, these S-like or swan-like bricks. Very unique, if you ask me. To the centralized knobs. 1 time, 2 times, 3 times, and 4 times. And we're going to add that structure, that end product. We're going to join that with the red rod, the red mini rod at the center of our currently existing structure, like so. And it's going to be a moving part as well. So for the next step, I'm just checking if you guys can see everything. You should be able to. We have this very nice, vibrant green color base, atop of which comes this brown semi-spheroid with the knob, the hollow knob at the top. And we're gonna hug that semi-spheroid with 4 of these trapezoid-like bricks with the knobs at the top, or the rods at the top rather. Once and 2 times and 3 times, and finally 4 times, as well as 4 of these circles, white circles with the cross-shaped hole at the middle. Once, twice, thrice, as Dad used to say, and 4 times. And we're gonna hug that structure around with these, not these I believe, but rather these orange quarter circles. They've got 2 heights to them, so it's like a mini quarter circle stair. And it should perfectly hug around our white bricks 2 times, 3 times, and 4 times. As well as these semicircles on top of the whites with the butterish, creamish, beigeish color. One and 2 and 3 and 4. And we're going to perform a sub-build 4 times, and it's going to be one of the simpler sub-builds. We're just going to join opposite way, a white and a black circle 2 by 2 with the cross-shaped hole at the middle. So that's 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Perfect. And we're going to add those to these currently free real estates right here. So we have two knobs. I'm not sure which they're going to join between the 2 knobs. Perfect. See, we have the orange knob and the green knob next to each other, and those are going to be connected with this white plus black circle layered atop of each other 3 times and 4 times. Next up, we keep on adding height to our build with this nice light caramelly brownish beigeish color. Super vibrant colors within this set, which I guess represents good fortune and liveliness and optimism. Two times and 3 times And finally, 4 times. Perfect. And we're gonna cover up all of that with 4 of these orange color, pumpkin color bricks. 1, rounded off, smooth top, very nice touch. 3 and 4, we have a super compact, cozy little sub build right here. And we're adding the leaves to the top after a sub build. And for a sub build, we have the actual leaf, this deep green color. Oops. And piercing through that is this brown rod with the hook at the end. And joining at the top is the mini leaf, leaf junior, like so. Perfect. And we're going to do that 3 more times. So big leaf, rod with the hook, and small leaf. 2, big leaf, rod with the hook, and small leaf. That's 3. And finally, big leaf, rod with the hook, and small leaf on top. And those will join the rods within this existing structure. So hopefully satisfying clicks incoming. Okay, let me reorient. So hopefully you guys have a good angle. Nice. Click. Just need to reorient the hooks a bit, so the angles are lined up properly. 2 and other way, sorry. 3 and finally perfect. So we're going to build the bottom portion of the fortune fruit bowl, I believe. Starting with this unique gray 4x4 with a 2x2 square at the middle, hole at the middle. We're going to flip that. We're going to add 2 1x2 red ovals. As well as 2 mini sub builds with the yellow smooth top and the 2 1x1 blacks with the attachments to them. Perfect. And we're gonna add those like so. Interesting. Very interesting indeed. Okay. To the opposite side as well. Perfect. It's a very unique way to attach bricks. Okay, I was even confused for a second how these are going to fit that base structure. And then we're going to top that off with creating a Lego sandwich, like so. Perfect. And next we add some bulk here with these huge rounded off bricks. These 1/8 of a spheroid, I believe. So that's one corner. And that is 2 and 3 and 4. Perfect. And we're going to top it off with this cute, somewhat lighter color, lighter orange circle, like so. And flip that around and join the two beasts together. Let's see. And perfect. Nice. The shape is so nice. It's so smooth on the sides and at the bottom. And then you've got some texture and some layers for the leaves on the top. A very nice sub-build. And that's gonna come to the middle. So here we have a small hole, and here we have the red mini rod, and that should hopefully, oops, or it might just, okay, so it's just placed on top, so it's not gonna click in its place, I believe. Nice. We're gaining some height, and we're gaining some mass as well. Perfect. So pack 3 done, pack 4 upcoming, and we're at around 60% of booklet 1. Okay, let me drink just a sip of tea. Pack number 4. Nice colors, red dominating with some golds and blacks and whites in there. I'm just going to put our existing structure aside for a minute to give you guys better angles and viewability. Okay. Oops. Sorry about that. Give me a second while I pick up the dropped bricks. 2 of them, I believe. Be right back. I've got 1. And the second one as well. Okay, hopefully that was it. I dropped those 2. Putting the wrapper aside, and as usual we have a mini pack with the smaller sized bricks. But I'm also gonna open that. Perfect. Let's go. Okay. So now we're building, I believe, the calligraphy brush and scroll holder. Starting off with some flats. So here's the 2 by 10 flat black brick, joined by the 5 by 8 red brick. 2 times. 1 to the left and 1 to the right. And we're going to flip that and add 2 more of these 2 by 10 blacks, leaving 1 row of of knobs at the sides, like so, as well as this light gray 1x2 flat with the rod that's going to attach to something supposedly. And after we flip back our structure, we add a 2x8 red flat brick at the central position, and we start stacking our bricks, starting off with this butterish, creamish, beigeish circle at the center, and joined on the two sides. Once we have two black dots, click and click. And we also have these two golden bits, ovals rather, with the mini rods that are gonna probably join to another piece or another brick at a later stage. And we have a dozen of these bricks lined up neatly and nicely next to each other at the other side. These kind of look like shoes, Santa's shoes or the elf's shoes. Nice deep red color. So that's 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8, 9, 10, 11, and finally, if we're able to locate it, 12. Perfect. That was step 53. And we are at around 70% of the first booklet. Next up we have these flat, smooth top bricks with the centralized knobs. So once we have the 2x4 coming here, and around that we're gonna have 6 times the 1x2 flat one, red to be more specific, with the centralized knob at the top. It's 2. And these are the parts where I have to pay attention because we're building horizontally at on a relatively big surface area. So if you just miss one brick or one knob, you can mix up the entire order, like I've done before in the previous video. And we're starting to add some black bricks, and I'm going to keep the orientation the same as in the booklet to ensure that the angles, the orientations are correct. So we have first, interesting, so we have the quarter mini circles here, joined by the quarter big circle. I was about to say major circle, like so. And then symmetrically to the other side, we have the same bricks. Perfect. And we're going to build another circle above those. That's not going to touch these currently existing partial circles, but it's going to be quite close nonetheless. 3. And to the center, we're going to add a black dot. Interesting. But it can't be. Oh, it can. Okay, interesting. Huh. So this dot I don't need to join to another knob. I need to add it between 4 knobs. I've never done that before. Interesting. And hopefully it's going to fit. Oh, okay. And it's going to be a snug fit too. Or is it upside? No, it's not upside down. Okay, so let's try to be gentle here. Okay. Or is it another brick? No, but it says this one. Interesting. Okay. So I'm going to keep on trying. No, upside down, it doesn't work. I don't know if you guys can see what the challenge is. Okay. Or am I supposed to just place it there and leave it be? I don't know. Because it looks like it doesn't fit properly. Very curious. I'm checking. Yeah, the base structure looks right. So I don't think I'm missing something. But if it takes okay, okay, this was the first time doing such a build or an addition of such a brick. So again, as you guys can hopefully see, I added the black dot between the red dots, and it's a super tight fit. I really had to apply some force. Okay, but it's good. This build logic was completely new to me. Okay, so we keep adding some layers of black, starting at the bottom with a 1x1 smooth top, and then above that we add this 1x4 smooth top as well. A 1x2 next to 2 other 1x2s, I believe. Yeah. Once and twice. And to the top we add this, I guess, 1x7 length brick. Smooth top as well, flat as well, black as well. Okay. Okay, so I'm going to put this aside for a second. Sip some tea. And we're going to start building this part. Step 57, 2x4 beige color with this very unique, is a 4x4 with some height to it, with hollow knobs at the top with a 2x2 square hole at the middle, and some circular holes on the sides. So we're going to join those. We're going to add 2 beige colored dots. As well as these 2 black stairs. Also quite unique for both the shape and the holes therein. And we're also going to add this white circle, 4x4 rounded off. Right there. And to the sides we add these bricks. This is a sub-build with very unique bricks. Not your, not just your regular flats or 1x1s, 1x2s. We're gonna flip it back, and we're adding 2 2x2s. I was talking about basic bricks, but here they come. I was at the Lego store the other day with my girlfriend, and I bought her the Dobby set a bunch of weeks ago. She still hasn't assembled it yet. But in the Lego store, there was like a life-size Dobby made just out of the simplest bricks. So just like 1x1s, 1x2s, flats, no fancy shapes. But the brick count was so high that, and I guess about a certain brick count threshold, you can build anything, because even with the most basic bricks, you can layer and add complexity to your build. And it was, I believe, 25,000 pieces. So that's crazy. We have 2 sub-builds incoming. Nice red 3x3, simple, flat base with the white L added to it, and the gold flat 1x2. That's going to come to this side. And we have the opposite side as well. And the 1x2. And that comes to the left. And we're going to join forces. And we're going to add that. Ah, nice. See? Love it. When you realize where you've been headed. And it's a perfect little fit. Like so. Nice. And we have 3 times this unique brick with the rounded off side, the base of which would be a 1x4 red flat. And that's gonna come right there. Once. And twice. And 3 times. Perfect. As well as this rounded off 2x2 mini stair. Once and twice and 3 times and 4 times. And the set's starting to come together. But I was thinking it's going to be such a nice outcome, like such a nice display, that this will be probably one of the sets that I'm going to keep outside and display on a shelf or on a table. Because with, and I haven't done that many sets yet, but it starts to add up, and I like a clean aesthetic, a clean minimal aesthetic in our apartment with my girlfriend. But so I can't have all the Lego sets displayed, but this might be one that we're gonna keep around and display in our home, because, well, let's see if she agrees. But it's a super nice little display, and a nice message as well. Good fortune. So it's sub-build time. In the meanwhile, we have these reds with the hooks 1x2 flats. We're going to perform that 4 times actually. So that's part 2 of the mini build series. And then we have part 3. And finally, part 4. Perfect. And we're going to add those to each corners of the build. So that's 1. And that's 2. Flipping it around. And 3. And finally, 4. Perfect. We're going to have 2 sub-builds identical. And we add to the 2x12 red flat 3 of these shapes. I need to up my geometry knowledge to be able to describe better the brick shapes that we have. But they're quite nice to look at, that's for sure. And we're going to add those to the top right here, like so. And to the bottom as well, like so. Amazing. Next we have the exciting parts incoming. It's sub-build time, and it's going to be satisfying joining time as well. So we start with the mini beige lightsaber, and we're going to join that to this structure with the cross-shaped hole, and add to the top these golden bits with a hopefully satisfying click. Indeed. And we're going to do that 4 times. So that was 1. 2. And 3. And I'm just checking if, no, it should be the other way around. So I messed up with the previous ones. Okay. That looks better. Okay. And finally we have number 4. When I say number 4 privet drive popped into my mind. You're watching a Harry Potter fan right here. And we're gonna do very soon, it's my Christmas gift for myself. I bought it at a discount, the Burrow set, which is 2,400 pieces. Super excited about that. Ronald Weasley's The Weasley Home. Oh, sorry, one more addition. See, I start doing anecdotes and I get lost immediately. So we add this golden piece, like so. Nice. 2. So I'm looking forward to that. And that's probably going to be 8 to 10 videos. Okay. And now we join those bricks. Nice. Okay. It's 1. It's 2. 3. Perfect. For step 72, we have this, once again, unique semi-cross kind of shape, joined by this one, and then that one, and then these ones, all of them gold in color. It's a very precise mini build. Okay. And we have next this chain-like golden structure, and we add to it this beige color dot, as well as this one. And we're going to do that 2 times. So chain-like structure, beige dot, and hooked piece. Perfect. We're going to join those like so. Oops. Like so. And like so. Perfect. And that's gonna come right there. Nice. Click. Click. Nice. Just trying to align so it's a better fit somewhat. Nice. So we keep on adding some rich details with this Christmas leafy green, Christmas tree green, joined by the red rod. And on the other side, we add this brick, and piercing through that is this one. Joining from the right is this golden brick, as well as this unique one. And at the end we add this golden piece. We add one more green with the cross-like hole, and one more red rod, cross-shaped, and one more green, and one more red. Oops. And one more green, And one more red. And one more green. Reminds me of when I was building the lotus flowers in the previous video. It's on top of the shelf, so I can't show it to you guys right now, but we added like 15 of these, you know, outer, inner structures on top of each other until we ran out. Which was kind of like this looks like a minifigure head, which it probably is. So we're gonna add that as well. Okay. And we top it off with the other white shape, like so. Ah, okay, I get it now. It's always such a nice surprise when you realize what you've been building when you had no idea. This is going to be the pen. Calligraphy brush, to be more specific. Yeah, nice. And this is the actual brush with the curved end. Super nice. To the side we add one more golden bit and one with the hook as well. Oh, and that's going to join right there. Nice. Love it. Again, it's so nice when things come together and you finally see where you've been heading. And extra bricks, a bunch this time, the small ones as usual, extra bricks. And we have the first booklet completed, and it's instructing us as well to continue with the second booklet, and the progress bar is at 100%. Yep, confirmed. So I'm not doing a review yet. We are at 47 minutes, so I'm gonna close off this video. I'm just gonna show you where we are at right now. We have the base of the build with the beautiful blue and gold and orange and green and black colors. And in my hand is the gold ingots, the 3 gold ingots, as well as the fortune fruit bowl with the orange color. And we've also built the calligraphy brush and the scroll holder. Amazing red, deep green and gold colors once again. So that was booklet number 1 of the Good Fortune Lego set. And this was more specifically episode 2 of the Good Fortune Lego set build within this channel. So make sure you check out the first episode as well. And we're going to continue with episodes 3 and 4. Those will be the next videos. Make sure you check out those as well. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope I will catch you guys in the next video or the next episode of the Good Fortune series. And I wish you a very nice day. Goodbye.